Hello everyone, welcome to the Git tutorial for beginners. And in this series, we will learn everything about Git, right from the basic to the expert level. Okay, so Git and the GitHub are the commonly used terms these days, and every developer must have the complete knowledge of them. Like if you are a student, then the interviewer may ask you that what is Git. Okay, so if you are going for the web development job like Laravel job, then the interviewer may ask you about the Git as well. And if you don't know that what is Git, then it is really tough that you can join. You can get selected. And if you are a developer, then your company or client may ask you to Git to handle the projects. Okay, so what is Git exactly? So in this video, we will start with the basics. We will learn that what actually Git is, why Git is required, and why GitHub is required. Okay, so these kind of things we are going to learn in the part first of the Git tutorial. Okay, and we are going to upload our Laravel projects, whatever Laravel projects we have done so far. We are going to upload those projects in our Git, and so that we can keep updating them from time to time, keep tracking them. So Git is a kind of the version control system, and the GitHub is the server who manages the Git. Okay, so I will tell you in detail. Okay, so I'm going to explain you here in one note. Okay, so here suppose see what happens in earlier times, like 5-10 years back, how the developers used to manage the project. Like suppose if my project name is ecom. Okay, so ecom is my project name, ecom project. So how I am handling this project, how the developers are handling this project. See, I started the project today, like today is the 5th December. Okay, so I will make one folder, I will make one ecom folder. Okay, in fact I will make one ecom one folder, as it's the beginning of the project. I will make one folder ecom one. Okay, so I will keep making changes in this folder, and when there are more changes, when I'm going to make any new changes to the project, then I will make the new folder. I will just copy this folder, like if it is 1 GB folder. Okay, so I will simply copy this folder, and suppose on 7th December I am required to do many changes in this project, then I will copy paste this one, and then I will rename this folder to ecom2. Okay, so now suppose this is 1 GB, now it is equal to 1.1 GB. Suppose I have added the new files as well. So on 10th December again I am required to make more changes, then I rename the project to ecom3. I make the new folder and I rename it to ecom3, and now the space is 1.4 GB. Okay, so see how much space it is taking: 1 GB, 1.1 GB, 1.4 GB. Every time I need to copy the projects, every time I am making new folder, and how much efforts I need to make, how much time I need to invest in these things. And the disk space is also, see how much disk space is utilizing. Okay, so to overcome all this issue, we require the Git. Okay, so there is one more thing I want to tell you. I will clean this one. So after that, after this, we have started managing the project in one more way. I am going to tell you before Git how we used to manage the projects, how we arrange the projects. Okay, so after that, what we have started there is one more way to arrange the project. Like I rename the project like this: ecom underscore 5th December. Okay, then ecom underscore 7th December, then ecom underscore 10th December, like this. Okay, so again I am just using 1 GB, 1.2 GB, 1.5 GB, like this. Okay, again I am doing in the same way, but just I have added the dates so that I will come to know that on which date I have made the changes. But it is actually not the right way to do all this, because still we can't able to know that on 7th December which changes we have done. Okay, so see, Git helps us to overcome all these issues, and it helps us to track the changes as we can comment with every change. Okay, so I will explain you how the Git helps here. And one more thing I want to tell you, one more issue is there. Okay, that I will tell you later. But now I'm going to tell you the advantages, benefits of Git that helps us to overcome all these issues. Okay, so now Git comes into existence. Okay, so what after the Git comes into existence, we have got one GitHub server. Okay, where all our projects we are saving, we are pushing all our project, okay, to the GitHub server. So Git here is it is the kind of, we can say, the software application. It's the version control system, okay, that helps us to save the project, that helps us to push the project to the GitHub server. It's the kind of the server, okay, for the Git, where all our files are located. When we will use the Git commands, and then we are going to store, we will get the GitHub account, we are going to make the GitHub account. In that account we are going to create the repositories that I will explain you practically when we will upload our Laravel e-commerce project to GitHub server. Okay, so right now I just see this thing, like Git is the version control system that helps to save our project to GitHub server, to track our project. Okay, so that we can recover files as well, to secure our project so that we can secure our project in a better way. So let's simply see the benefits that we will get in bits, or the features. Okay, we can also say features. So one of the feature is we can push and save the code to the secure server. Okay, uh, so I will write like save uh, push files with commands. Okay, so we can push our files to their secure server, and with commands, with every change we can comment. Okay, like if I am going to save, if I have done some changes in my ecom project, like this is the ecom project, and I have saved something in about us page. I have updated about us page, or I have created about us page. So I will just comment it, about us page created. Okay, and it is going to save with the date and time. It will automatically pick date and time. Okay, so uh, every time when I will make new changes, I will come to know that what changes I have done in past. Okay, so it will be really easy to track the changes. Okay, so this is the another advantage, track the changes in code. Okay, so it is really easy to track the changes. We can know about the past changes, we can check in our GitHub account. Past changes we can check from time to time. Okay, so also there is another advantage, and that is we can roll back changes anytime. Like if we have make some mistake in our code, like in the uh, on date 5th December, uh, I have I have made some kind of changes. Okay, like same changes I have done, so I can simply undo this one. I can simply undo the changes here. Okay, so I can roll back changes of 5th December, like 5th December changes I want to roll back, then I can simply do that. Okay, so the Git helps us to undo the changes, last time changes. Okay, it will keep on saving the copies, like like I am telling you about ecom 1, ecom 2, ecom 3. So it will save all these copies into their server, and see, we can able to get whatever copy we required. If we want to track the earlier changes, that will be easier for us. Okay, so it will save time. One of the advantage is it will save time. Okay, and it is secure as well. Okay, so it is very much secure, and it is free. Git is free, anyone can use it. Okay, it is open source and it is fast as well. So see, so many advantage. It is open source as well. Okay, you can run in any platform. So Git is having so many advantages. Okay, so so there is one more advantage I want to tell you here. So see, I'm going to explain you one more advantage that the Git gives to us. Okay, so see, now suppose at the earlier time, what we are going to do if there is one project, like I have told you, one ecom project is there. Okay, and suppose three persons are handling this project, one, two, and three. All three persons are handling the same project. Okay, so uh, so what if three persons are handling the same project, and suppose this person is required to work on the orders module, and this person is required to work on the products module, and this product is required to work on the category module. So how it is going to take this one? See, it will first the copy of the project, this person will get the copy of the project, and it will take 1 day, and then this person will do his work in 1 day. He will also take 1 day. Then the same copy will go to the third person, and he will also take the 1 day. So how much time it has taken? It has taken 3 days to finish the project. Okay, so the same task three persons are doing, but they are doing one by one, so it will take lot more time. So it will just waste our time, it will waste the company resources. But in Git it will not happen at all. In Git, what see, it will be really easy in Git. See, in Git we will just simply see, there are three persons, and all the persons are related with the Git server. There is the Git. Okay, so all the persons are connected with this one, and they are also connected with each other. Okay, so they are also connected with each other, so it makes the task very fast, very easy. Okay, so this is the kind of the connectivity the Git provides. See, copy of the project is every person is having the copy of the project, same copy of the project. See, this person have done his work, he will going to push the code in Git, and this person will pull the code, and like this, all the three persons, this I am going to explain you practically in future videos. But right now, just learn that Git helps to manage the project in such a way that all the members, all the developers of the projects can work on the project on the same time. Okay, so this is the big advantage of the Git. Okay, so so we will see in next video. So right now, just understand that multiple persons can work on the same project with the help of Git. So this is another feature of the Git, and more we are going to do in the next video. So please stay tuned for that. Have a nice time. Goodbye.